Hello everybody, I have actually recorded this one straight after another one because it's night and I thought I'd get some nice supercars cruising down the Las Vegas streets. This is the final one in the Extreme Pack, the SRT Viper GTS. Why? After the first episode I seem to be on like a crashing spree. I've crashed more in these last two episodes than I have in the entire crew campaign. It's bonkers, but yeah, I got this one gunmetal grey because I don't know, I just thought it looked good like that, and I don't know, I just thought, you know what I mean, the colour suits it. Let's look at the interior. It looks pretty bland almost for a actual race, but not a race car, for a supercar. It does feel a bit bland, but I prefer this one compared to the other Viper. In fact, I'll put the other Viper in the other episode because we'll use this one as a performance one. We won't pick the street ones because we're cruising around the streets of Las Vegas at night. We want the performance ones. We want the ones everyone will look around and turn around and go, oh my word. Well, let's get to this one. It is by far the best looking car out of the Extreme Packs. It does beat, I admit, it beats the Zagato because it has a better back end. It's better ass, you know what I mean? Well, that's donkey actually, I just said there, but yeah, it looks better. It's the better looking ones. Now, this one does seem to love to wheel spin whenever you put your foot too hard, so you do have to be careful with your throttle control. Cornering isn't it's his best side. I have driven this one in Upper Mountain on ice. When I mean by Upper Mountain on ice, I mean by icy roads. This car's horrible on icy roads. It slides, it slips, slides all over the place, like the Ferrari, like the 458. It is not fun at all to go around on ice, and it's really annoying by the fact that it wheel spins everywhere and makes that annoying little sound all over the place, because I absolutely hate that sound. It just, you know what I mean, like that. It just seems to take forever. Nimble wise, it is quite nimble for a muscle car. Muscle verging on exotic. He's probably one of the best looking muscle cars I've seen, if you don't include the old ones I'm on about within the past 10 years. But its downside is cornering at high speeds, which is like a true, this is why I would say it's more muscle car than exotic, because it really is bad at cornering at high speeds. You can only get the performance one of this, even though there's a full circuit spec that's doing the GT Championship and all that right now. It just annoys me why we can't have that circuit one that's been round. It's done Le Mans, it's done the American Le Mans, I can't remember the name. I really can't remember the name and it's bugging me, but yeah, it's been in that, and it's like, please, Ivory Towers, please give us the GT version race car of this, because it's just as nice. But yeah, this car's, I would say it's more for your cruising and your straight line drag races. This is, or your slow corners. If you're in a bit of a hurry and you hate wheel spin and drifting and you hate sliding around on a mountain path, don't pick this car. But overall, I would still have got it, happy to get it for free with your season pass and not have to pay it in the shop, because it's a really good looking car. It's so nice. And for a car in real life that you probably would never get a bomb round in it, it's probably just a car, really nice. It's just a nice car. It's just awesome. I really love it. But we'll go to the other Dodge Viper now. It's older brother, the SRT 10. There you go. This one's a bit blue, but it's a bit older, and I don't know why it's got them coming out to it, but the Dodge Viper is actually my brother's favourite car. He prefers the new one now. He used to prefer the SRT 10, but I agree, the new one's a lot sexier. This one's nice, don't get me wrong, but the new one's that nice. Well, the one I designed or added the extra things on is that nice. I would want to buy it. This I wouldn't buy ever. Not because I don't like it, because it's definitely a... I should be a what, right? Oh my word, that... I need to... I actually knocked him down! You know, I normally can do that on the crew. Yeah, I should do a crash counter in my reviews, because... like when I'm doing a race, I rarely crash, and I've been crashing so much, just cruising around, driving slow. How? How is that possible? Me, more dangerous driving around slow. But this car, compared to the sort of younger brother, it's definitely more powerful in straight line. You can, it feels like it can set off quicker, and if I just go back down to 0. That'd be why it doesn't wheel spin hardly at all compared to its younger brother when it goes off the line, which is probably why it feels quicker setting off, even though I think they still have similar stats. Nimble wise, it's less nimble than its younger brother. It definitely is a lot harder. Oh, it's not as, just doesn't feel as stable. This one definitely feels more muscle car than exotic. And it's not as good to corner, actually. I think though this one, if we gave it a drag race, this could beat it. I don't know which one. That's crash number 3, but yeah, that's a weird glitch, bounces you off. But yeah, I would prefer the younger brother because it's better looking. It's almost probably around just as quick on the straight, though this is better because it doesn't have the annoying wheel spin at the start, and it doesn't corner as good. Yeah, it don't corner as good, but for straight line speed and without that annoying wheel spin, it's better. But overall, I will go with the new Dodge Viper. But if you are for one more of the classic Dodge Viper, because I don't think there was a Viper. Well, there was the Viper and then the SRT10 and all that lot, but I think there wasn't one before this design. But if you want the classic Viper, then get it. But you have to get it with Uplay points, I think. But yeah, the modern one's a lot better. Let's go with another perf, shall we? We'll pick the 458, because I haven't really properly tested out the ones close to the bottom. If you see, you'll have seen this from my lap of Laguna Seca. Yeah, I said Laguna Seca nearly in my review, or lap, yeah, my review, which is really face palmish. But obviously this is definitely more exotic. It definitely seems a lot more nimble for your slalom skills. It's lighter by far. It corners better. If you want to go drifting in there, it's a Ferrari. It probably won't want to get its back end out as much as the Dodges do. So if you want more attempted drifting, because the drifting isn't absolutely amazing in this game, get the Dodges. But if you want one that can definitely bomb it round things, corner a heck of a lot quicker, and it sets off the line so quick. Look at this, it feels so quick. Oh my word, including NOS. That is ridiculous. I know I've modified this one quite a bit, but you can't hate the 458. The 458 is one of Ferrari's, in my opinion, best looking cars from the past. It beats a lot of the 90s cars. Crash number 4. Oh my word. Oh man. But yeah, please, if you ever want someone to drive fast, ask me. But if you want me to drive slow, don't. But yeah, it's definitely one of the better looking Ferrari cars from the decade it came out. I know there's just been a new one unveiled that's going to replace it, the 488 I think it is. But it's this car, I love it. It's not your drifting car. it almost, you have to discipline it like a circuit car. You can't oversteer. You're not really meant to oversteer it. You're meant to drive it around the corners like you would with a race car, if you know what I mean. You're not meant to torture it, sort of a thing, trying to tell it to drift around a corner when it obviously can't. The brakes are spot on and everything. I would agree that they're just overall good. The brakes are, it's a bit light, so if you go over a bump you are more likely to lose control, crash and die. But it's a 458 for pity's sake. Oh my word, I've done terrible. Crash number 6, oh my word. Yeah, yeah, that was nowhere near good speed skill, but we're not paying attention at the moment. I'm not paying attention to be quick whatsoever. I'm paying attention to just cruising around. This is such a fun car to cruise around in, but it's awesome to cruise around in the Italian things. The interior is amazing. I absolutely love Ferrari steering wheels. I think they're the best steering wheels actually ever made, that or a supercar. They're just so good looking at them steering wheels. But for an overall package, I would say this car is really good. Really good, this car. I would say, out of all my review cars I've plonked in the review so far, this is by far the best. The 458 is just amazing. So far it is the best, I would definitely say it. You'll get it straight away with the season pass, and compared to the MP4, which I'll be reviewing the circuit version of that, I can't really judge the MP4 performance one. The MP4 is more of a track car, but this is better looking, the steering wheel's sexier. I prefer the 458 to the MP4. If someone said, do you want a 458 or an MP4, I would go with the 458. But if someone said, do I want the MP4-12C GT3 car or this GT3 car, I would go with the McLaren. But for a supercar, this is just absolutely amazing. It's so fun, and I am sorry I haven't been doing any events, because I've kind of just been cruising around, but there's not many faction missions, and I don't want to be doing missions all the time. I love cruising around, and I've actually got to cruise around because there's a mission where you have monthly missions where you can earn stuff, and the one you get a month where you can earn 100,000 is you have to drive like 600 odd miles. But so I'm gonna cruise around. This is just top car, best car I've reviewed to date. You get it straight away with the season pass, so if you're a lovely 458 fan, get it. And I don't know if it's still on offer. Last time I checked it was 10% off. But we're going back into Las Vegas now. Little voice break there. But thank you all for watching my third review. Next episode is a special, the street special. So thank you all for watching. I would highly advise getting this car. So nice. 10 out of 10 I would put, pretty much. There's not much wrong with it. And yeah, I'll see you around in the next episode. Bye.